Hey guys, Bobby here. I want to shoot this quick video because I just got off a coaching call with one of my clients, and he's been suffering from an issue that a lot of guys tend to suffer from, and that's where you go out on a date with a girl, and maybe before the date, whether it was over email that you were flirting with her, or maybe it's maybe you met her in person and the first time you met it went really well, but then you're out on a date and the date just won't get out of that first gear. Like, it's not bad, but you definitely don't create the necessary sexual tension. You don't create that flirtatious vibe. There's no urgency at the end of the night for her to go home with you or even kiss you. Not only that, but it's really difficult because you're kind of in this sort of, you're having good conversation with her. It's not bad, but there's just no chemistry being sparked. So I'm going to tell you what I told him, because this was huge for me when I figured it out, and I actually went kind of deeper into this in my teasing and banter cheat sheet report, which you can get for free at the link above. But it's what I call the theory of expectations. And what the theory states is that how somebody expects you to act is going to make it easier for you to act that way. And the easiest way that I can explain it is if you ever had a friend of yours maybe who thought you were funny, and then whenever you're around that person, it's very easy to be funny around them. It's almost like they make it easy for you. They give you the material. They expect you to be funny. So it goes very smooth. Next thing you know, you're both laughing. On the other hand, maybe there's somebody out there that you normally act shy around. And when you get around that person kind of sees you as a shy person. And it's really hard to be funny and outgoing around that person because you can almost feel the way they're treating you, and you kind of revert back into that mode. So the theory of expectations, what's really important to get out of this is that when you go out with a girl, or whenever you're meeting her for the first time, you want to immediately establish yourself as a flirt. Because if you wait 20 minutes to do it, it's going to be a lot harder. Because if she starts talking to you and you're having this kind of serious, or even if you're connecting, but you're not flirting, it's going to be really hard down the line to do it. And what's so great about this is that it really only takes one or two flirtatious lines to do it. So when you meet her, you want to immediately, within the first couple minutes, throw out a banter line, tease her about something, bring in something that is, if you're trying to establish more of a flirtatious sexual vibe, in the first minute or two, grab her by the hand, walk her somewhere. You're just establishing this up front. And the reason this is so great is because once you do that, she's going to make it easier for you. If you establish really quickly that you tease her and you flirt with her, she's going to give you more material to use. On the other hand, if right away you establish that you're this kind of serious guy, she's going to go into serious mode and she's not going to give you any material because she's going to be kind of mirroring what you're giving her. So whenever you meet a girl, and even if you're re-meeting her, say you met her out and you got her number and now you're hanging out with her again, it's always important to immediately throw a line out there, tease her. You don't have to overdo it. One or two well-placed lines early on establish you as a flirt. It establishes that you're a fun, playful guy, and the rest of the interaction goes a lot easier. So in my teasing and banter cheat sheet, which I mentioned earlier, I lay out a bunch of different lines for you. These are things you can tease her on for a variety of different reasons. You can get that free. I think there's a link below or a link above. Download it, and what I recommend is look through it and kind of go out and practice using these early on in conversations with women. Have a couple of them that you like, stop, and get in the habit very early on when talking to a girl to say something playful, something flirtatious. You can then back up and have a little bit more, connecting and normal conversation. But once you get that out of the way, the rest of it goes a lot easier. Try it out.